Grimm's Fairy Tales. Mother Holle, page 52. So, a widow had two daughters, one of whom was pretty and industrious, the other ugly. The other was ugly and lazy. She had, however, a much greater affection for the ugly and lazy daughter because she was her own daughter. The other had to do all the work and was a Cinderella of the household. The poor girl was obliged to go out on the high road every day and sit by a well and spin till her fingers bled. Now it happened once that the spindle became blood stained, and when she went to the well to wash it, the spindle dropped out of her hands and fell in. Crying, she ran to her stepmother and told her of her misfortune. The stepmother scolded her violently and said she would not forgive her till she had fetched the spindle out of the well again. The girl went back to the well and not knowing what to do, at last, in her fear of more scolding, she plunged into the well. She lost consciousness, and when she came to herself, she was lying in a green meadow in the sunshine, surrounded by thousands of lovely flowers. And she rose and walked across the meadow till she came to a bake oven full of bread. The bread said, take me out, or I shall burn. I've been baking so long." The girl advanced and with a bread shovel took all the loaves out one after the other. Then she went further and came to a tree laden with apples, which cried, "Shake me, shake me." We apples are all too ripe. So she shook the tree, and the apples rained down by hundreds till there were no more left on the tree. Then she gathered them up in a heap and went on. At last she came to a small house. An old woman peeped out of the window at her, but she had such big teeth that the girl was frightened and wanted to run away. The old woman called out, "Why are you frightened, dear? Stay with me, and if you will do my housework properly, you shall have a nice home here. You must be careful to make my bed well and shake the mattresses till the feathers fly about, and then it will snow in the world. I'm Mother Holle." Because the old woman spoke so kindly, the girl took heart and consented to enter her service. She performed all her duties to the old woman's satisfaction and shook up the mattress till the feathers flew about like snowflakes. So she had a comfortable home and had meat either boiled or baked or roasted every day for dinner. After a while she grew sad, and she did not know at first what was the matter, but at last she was certain it was homesickness. Although it was 1,000 times pleasanter at Mother Holle's than at home, yet she had a longing to go. At last she said, "I have a great yearning for home, and though I like everything down here very much, I cannot stay, but must go up to my own people." To which Mother Holle replied, "I am pleased to hear you say your wish to go home, and as you have served me well and faithfully, I will take you up myself." She took her by the hand and led her to a great gateway. The gate opened, and as the girl was standing just under it, a shower of gold fell over her, and all the gold hung on her clothes, so that she was covered from head to foot. You shall have all this because you have been so industrious, said Mother Holle, and gave her, besides the spindle which she had let fall into the well. Suddenly the gate was shut with a bang, and the girl was up above in the world again, not far from her mother's house. When she came into the yard, the cock sat on the pump and cried, "Cockle-doodle-doo! Our golden girl has come back again." Then the girl went in to her mother, and because she was covered with gold and her sister received her kindly, the girl told them all about her adventures, and hearing how she had come into such riches, the mother planned that her ugly, lazy daughter should get her share too. She sent her to spin by the well, and to make her spindle blood-stained, she pricked her finger and put her hand into a hedge of thorns. Then she threw the spindle down the well and jumped in after it. Like the other, she came to the beautiful meadow and followed the same path. But when she reached the bake oven and the bread shouted, take me out, I shall burn," the lazy girl answered, "I don't want to dirty myself, thank you," and continued her walk. Soon she came to the apple tree, which cried as before, shake me, we apples are all too ripe." She answered, "I dare say, but an apple might fall on my head," and went on. When she came to Mother Holle's little house, she was not afraid because she had been warned that Dame had big teeth. The first day, the ugly girl tried hard to be industrious and to obey the wishes of Mother Holle, because she thought of all the gold that was to be hers, her reward. On the second day, however, she began to idle. On the third, she was worse, as she also refused to get up early in the morning, and she forgot to make Mother Holle's bed properly and to shake the mattresses till the down flew about. Mother Holle by that time was tired of her and gave her notice. The lazy girl was quite content and thought, now it's time for the gold rain. Mother Holle led her to the gateway, but as she stood under it, instead of gold, a great kettle of pitch was poured over her. "This is the reward for your service," said Mother Holle, and shut the gate. So the lazy girl went home covered with soot with that pitch, and the cock on the pump, when he saw her, exclaimed, "Cockle-doodle-doo! Our dirty girl has come home again." The pitch wouldn't wash her, and it stuck to her till the end of her day.